It's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on the late Friday, November 4th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins, and I your 11 o'clock news on top story the 11th hour on this late Friday night is Charlotte, North Carolina, where President Obama went to the final stretch of the 2016 campaign, warning that Donald Trump is within range of winning, urging voters, particularly black voters, those who turn out slightly to see the Republican nominee. In February 2014, the Obama administration embarrassed when a secretly recorded foreign conversation between a U.S. ambassador and Ukraine, Victor Anulan, a senior State Department official, was posted on YouTube. New Jersey Governor Chris Christie's political career is saying that serious bill Friday after two of his former allies were found guilty of conspiring to shut down the nation's busiest lodge of the busiest bridge to punish a local mayor who refused to support the governor. Fox News apologized for inaccurate Hillary Clinton report as Brett Barnes said Friday that it is missing he is sorry about a Fox report that claimed that Clinton would likely be indicted as a result of the FBI's investigation of the Clinton Foundation. The North Carolina NAACP sued the state on Monday claiming the purge targeted black voters. Police said New York Police Department Sergeant Paul Tazzola was killed in a shootout Friday afternoon at a Noble in the Bronx. River the news in the Park Chester section of the Bronx. Istanbul, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan sharply escalated his conflict with the Kurdish opposition on Friday as his government formally brought terrorism-related charges against at least 8 members of the parliament belonging to Turkey. Mosul, Iraq, as Iraqi troops waged fierce battle Friday with ISIS militants in Mosul's eastern neighborhood. The United Nations warned it believes the terror group is seasoned boys as young as 9 to fight on its behalf. A Syrian soldier on Friday in its rebel-held eastern Aleppo, Syrian and Russia said Friday there was the last chance of people to escape before an all-out assault. Washington, former New York City Mayor Rudy Giuliani, 99, he was told a former FBI agent the Bureau was reviewing new discovery mails potentially related to Hillary Clinton's use of apartment server before the review. Charlottesville, a federal court jury decided Friday that a Rolling Stone journalist defamed the former University of Virginia associate dean and 2014 magazine article about her sexual assault on campus that included the debunked out-canon fraternity. Washington, there are very few things that the Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton campaigns agreed today. On one point, the total agreement in the race has tied in over the last 10 to 14 days. A former Rutgers University student stabbed a professor and current student at Rutgers Business School Friday afternoon, police said. Local communities received nearly $3 million in state grants for infrastructure improvements that will pave the way for hotels, offices, and housing. Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito and Housing and Economic Development Secretary Jay Ash joined local officials and state legislatures in announcing the grants of projects in Renton, Paul, Laneville, and Foxborough. Renton will get about $2.2 million water lines allowed for development of Madison Street near Route 1. Developer Robert Walker, owner of Ryan Development of Westford, said the firm intends to spend $1 and $12 million on the project to the Renton-Plainville line. The 660,000 square foot mixed-use private development called Ledgeview will include 240 housing units in assisted living facility, 2 hotels, 3 restaurants, 20,000 square feet of retail, and 24,000 square feet of new office space. Fire officials say smoke and carbon dioxide make noise you can live with, so change batteries in the device this weekend when you turn the clock back to an hour to return to standard time. Mansfield, Governor Charlie Baker has endorsed that fellow Republican State Representative Jay Bears for re-election. North Harbor, town officials and football fans will honor life of North Harbor football icon John Truback in the dedication ceremony at the newly named John Truback Memorial Football Field Sunday afternoon. Mansfield, the State Supreme Judicial Court upheld Friday the murder conviction of Mansfield man now serving a life prison sentence for killing their 6-year-old daughter in 2009. A case then Bristol County District Attorney Sam Sutter called the matter of depravity. Boston, more than 1 million registered voters in Massachusetts that cast their ballots in the upcoming presidential contested in the state's first ever early voting period. More than 21% of the electorate that cast their ballots on Friday night. The end of the early voting. Voters can cast absentee ballots until Monday at noon, but they have valid reasons like they're going out of their town to state. About 136,000 people have returned absentee ballots. Holyoke, Massachusetts, after say a 19-year-old man who was in a van being chased by police has died after jumping in the Holyoke Canal. Figures are seasonally adjusted except where noted Hispanics can be any race, not seasonally adjusted people who are not working in the state where they like to be. As last economic snapshot before the election shows healthy job growth. The SP farm at the end of the week before the U.S. election, the longest losing streak since 1980. U.S. stocks were up for much Friday session after October permit data signaling solid momentum in the labor market about technology shares. Berkshire Hathaway shoulders what? Berkshire profit falls 24%, keeps Wells Fargo stake. Alphabet units disclose a Snapchat investment. United Nations, a Paris Agreement on Combat Climate Change Committee of International Law Friday, a landmark deal about tackling global warming and mid-fears that the world is becoming harder ever and faster than scientists expected. A strange thing that's happened in Antarctica after dipping the second lowest extent on record in September. CS has struggled mightily to rebound in October. The new Long March 5 rocket has launched successfully on Thursday. The rocket can be used to support a Chinese space station and send an uncrewed mission into Mars. The Canadian military has investigated mysterious pinging sound coming from the seafloor in a remote region in Antarctica, officials told the BBC. 13 individuals have become ill from a serious and sometimes fatal fungal infection previously unseen in the United States, and Center for Disease Control and Prevention said Friday. Daylight savings time, that magical weekend we can get an entire extra abundance. That extra can be for anything seen, friends. Cleaning closets, having just one more drink. Angel 10, when on the verge. Why the FDA wants you to know how much Nutella you can scoop out of your jar. If you have fennel well stirred steak and a crisp fried samosa, you may need to pace yourself at Nutella event that you could be increase your risk of heart disease. Donald Trump says on a familiar anti-Clinton path in a South West speech. Millennials are already using Uber to get work for a dinner and visit friends. Why not take the polls? So that's Uber's mission will not get out of the vote partnership with Google and Bill on Friday that will promote a local poll. Cleveland, the latest and Arizona, U.S. judge denies voter harassment order. Hershey, Pennsylvania. Donald Trump is pretty much sticking to the script these final days. A number of campaign days dwindling the number of campaign rallies increase. Trump will rely largely in a set speech that hits on major issues that tie together. Okay, take a look at New England alerts in Billerica, Massachusetts. Political police are looking for suspect connection with hit and run of the police officer in Billerica. Orleans, Massachusetts River. Thrown in the car with water with one dive team responsible to the unoccupied. Peter Children's time, 11:07 p.m. on this late Friday night. Time now for spot support. The Not Lancers football team lose the Dennis Yarmouth Dolphins and Dennis Yarmouth 24-7. Alright, take a look at some NHL scores on this late Friday night. For one period, it's the Anaheim Ducks leading the Arizona Coyotes 3-0. Columbus Blue Jackets crushed the Montreal Canadiens 10-0 and the Winnipeg Jets over the Detroit Red Wings 5-3. Okay, take a look at some NBA scores. First quarter, 1:56 left. It's LA Lakers 19, Golden State Warriors 12. The San Antonio Spurs 9-2, Utah Jazz 95, 7-9, 11 fourth quarter. Washington Wizards 95, Atlanta Hawks 92, Charlotte Hornets 99, Brooklyn Nets 95, Toronto Raptors 96, it's Miami Heat 87, New York Knicks 117, Chicago Bulls 104, LA Clippers 99, it's Memphis Grizzlies 88, it's Phoenix Suns 112, it's New Orleans Pelicans 111, and Portland Trail Blazers 105, Dallas Mavericks 95. Chicago Cubs fans came out in masses to support the teams after a 108-year World Series drought. Peter Children's time is now 11:08 on this late Friday night, and it is time now for a traffic and transit report. Baby, let's see MBT with a subway system. It's looking good on the commuter rail. Worcester train 5:34, 9:35. Worcester is operating 10-20 minutes between West Newton Station and South Station, and Worcester train 5:37, 10:28 p.m. from South Station is operating 10-20 minutes between Yorkie Station and Worcester Union Station. Stoughton Line train 9:24, 10:30 from Stoughton is operating 5:50 minutes between Stoughton Station and South Station. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Alright, looking at hours and boatways and New England this late Friday night. Starting off down in New York City, where Midtown Tunnel Buffins is backed up. West Side Highway is backed up from up in Manhattan all the way at Route 95. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel southbound side is backed up. Brooklyn Bridge southbound side is backed up. 278 eastbound side is backed up. Brooklyn down at Lawrence Expressway. Lawrence Expressway eastbound is backed up after Brooklyn Queens Expressway. Brooklyn Queens Expressway, the westbound side is backed up from the Brooklyn down the Battery Tunnel. 295 on the northbound side is backed up from Fletcher all the way to Throgsneck Bridge to Route 95 in the Bronx. 287 on the eastbound side of the northbound side of the Tappan Zee Bridge, it's backed up. And the Fairness Bridge on the westbound side, it is backed up. Eastbound side is looking good, and Holland Tunnel is backed up a little bit from the New York to New Jersey border. 95 on the northbound side is backed up around Norwalk Stretch. Interstate 84, he's bound side of Beckman, Route 91 Hartford, but I was in Boways, Connecticut, looking good. 91 on the north bound side of Beckman from 57 to 291 in Springfield. 91 on the 95 on the north bound side of the Beckman, Route 295 in Attleboro. 295 on the north bound side of Beckman, Route 95 in Attleboro. 395 both ends Beckman, Route 6 in Killenly. Route 44 westbound side of this Beckman, 58 in Carver. 93 on the northbound side of this Beckman from the second bridge all the way to Somerville. 93 on the southbound side of Beckman on Border Hampshire. Everett Turpac southbound side of Slow One. Route 293 in Manchester, Hampshire. But how was in Bowies, Vermont, North Carolina? Looking at the Interstate 89 on the northbound side of Beckman just before the Canadian border. And I Route 59 on the southbound side, northbound side of Beckman and some go back towards Montreal. Peter Chill News Time is 11:10 p.m. on this late Friday night, and it is time now for a weather report. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some clear skies, about 29 degrees. Calm wind. For Saturday, most skies about 52 degrees. Calm wind becoming westbound 6 miles in the afternoon. For Saturday, most skies go about 39 degrees. Light northwest wind. Sunday, Putt skies about 51 degrees. Northwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Gust tonight, 25 miles an hour. For Sunday night, Putt skies about 32 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour. For Monday, Sunday, most skies about 51 about 35 degrees. Tuesday, Sunday, Putt skies about 6 to about 43 degrees. Wednesday, mostly sunny, Putt skies about 36 about 37 degrees. Oh, Thursday, mostly sunny skies about 58 degrees. Thursday night, here's the fog. Otherwise, Putt skies got about 42 degrees, and for Wednesday, Putt skies got about 57 degrees. Currently not near it. First skies, and the temperature is 32 degrees with a humidity of 95% and up in Mansfield 34 and in Easton 32. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Friday night, November 4th, 2016. I'm pretty sure we'll be a good night with a good positive day. I'll see you tomorrow morning with a more important. Good night.